I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm fucking, yeah. There's nothing I...
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I really want to try to become a pro CS player.
Oh no, Summit!
No, dude! I swear to God, fuck you! Have you ever tried looking up the male porn stars?
4 minutes, 3 minutes,
What? People reported me for that. Are you serious? Chat, you can't handle seeing a fucking dick. Just chill, just wait. Everyone just wait. Hold your horses, okay? That just happened. That just happened.
Oh my god.
Get fucked! Woo! Let's go!
Summit!
As a kid, Jarrett summit1g Lazar saw CSGO for the first time while hanging around a card shop, and the rest is history.
I used to go to this card shop, and one day I walked in, and they had all these computers set up. They were playing Counter-Strike, and that was the first time I'd ever seen Counter-Strike, and I thought it was the coolest looking fucking thing.
Summit1g has kept the moniker 1G from a community forum he was a part of back in the days of early Counter-Strike.
Summit was actually a jocker of 1G, but then because the actual 1G club stopped doing like scrimmages and
Like died at the end of
it was like a scrim team in Counter-Strike called 1G, and they brought Summit in at the end, and I think he just repped it for fun, and then on his brand people started doing the 1G thing, and then he's like, yeah.
Holding on tightly to those two archaic characters is just so quintessential Summit. He's the brash veteran, the no-nonsense old head who's been here since the beginning and isn't going to change his ways for anybody.
I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm fucking, yeah. There's nothing I... Getting offline, guys. Later.
And that's why the CS community, the 1G crew, and those who have been Twitch fans from the very beginning love him so much.
Been watching you for a long time now. Finally I can give you some support. Love you. Yo, Q-Trix, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude, very much.
Since it's been possible to stream CS, Summit1g has been doing it.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god!
Summit created his Twitch account on November 30th, 2011, and started streaming regularly October 2013. From the beginning, he's always been all about the game. No matter what he's playing, he's constantly trying to get better and bringing you along for the ride.
Yeah, one behind. I killed all of them. Everybody's dead.
Summit is widely recognized as one of the first to make it big as a streamer on Twitch, and it's not too hard to see his influence on the platform, with a handful of top streamers crediting him as one of the reasons they wanted to get into streaming in the first place.
And the reason I started streaming was because of Summit. I was watching Summit play, and back then it was like Warzy. How much he streamed and like inspired me. He quit his job and whatnot. It was just, I was like, I want to do that.
Even in the early days of Twitch's mainstream relevancy back in 2015, Summit was drawing a large audience, even by today's lofty standards. In August 2015, he averaged more than 16,000 viewers at a time. Since then, he's managed to hover around those numbers with outstanding consistency, peaking at more than 28K in January of 2018.
With a $650 donation from M, dude. We're gonna fucking add it up, so... Okay, shit, now you're for sure the #1 donator. What? Oh, shit. No! You fucking got in front of the bullet, dude!
On stream, Summit's kind of just like you and me. He certainly wears his emotions on his sleeve, and he's not afraid to full-on tilt off in front of thousands of fans.
Alright, I'm leaving now. Catch you guys later. GG's. Fuck this game. I'm out of here. Everybody can suck my fucking wiener. Alright? I never liked any of you guys. Fuck everything.
Games play with our emotions. They pull us in and make us invested in our own success.
Oh! Bam, motherfucker!
And nobody embodies that feeling of being encapsulated more than Summit. He's fiery, he appreciates a good meme, and, well...
What would you do
If there was a child right in front of you,
I'd punch that little kid in his fucking teeth.
During the infancy of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Summit made the jump from streamer to competitive player. He had toyed with the idea of competing as he was beginning to stream, but committed to it in 2015.
I really want to try to become a pro CS player, and I'm even willing to put in the time to get that done.
He played in tournaments with Torqued and Area 51 Gaming to middle-of-the-pack results, but to his ever-growing fan base, those results were mostly irrelevant.
It will result in a kill, and Summit through the hut, a wall bang on nothing. That's going to do it. He'll get the round, and how many clutches is that for him?
In a lot of ways, his semi-pro career could never fail, just because of how nicely it paired with his stream. He was constantly trying to improve and focus on his gameplay, just like his viewers, which made him more relatable than a lot of pros.
I'm still going to obviously be the same streamer. You know, I'm still going to be talking to you guys a bunch. Still going to be thanks and subs, thanking donations, just having a chill time.
Think of it as a Twitch reality show where our protagonist Summit has quit his job and is chasing the professional Counter-Strike dream. And he's taking his fans along for the ride.
Flash spawn for me. Can you flash spawn? Woo! Let's go! That CT push, bitches!
In addition to his ability to balance an urge to compete with a successful stream, Summit has also been able to successfully juggle multiple games, which is something that many streamers struggle with. Even in those early years, Summit played DayZ and Rust along with CSGO.
Yo, bro, I just spawned 2 seconds ago, fully fucking naked. Why are you trying to shoot me with your fucking arrows?
As long as he was playing a shooter, people would show up and watch.
No fucking way, dude.
Summit's stream was steady, but his hunger for more competitive success had not subsided. So in 2016, he gave it another shot, this time with Splice, during which he would compete in the largest event of his pro career, DreamHack Austin 2016.
Doesn't think that Splice are going to be playing that aggressively now, so he shut down Summit. Walking right up there over towards C with the Tech 9. Is going to find another frag on a taco.
Austin was also the site of the most memorable moment of Summit's professional career, a play that will go down in Counter-Strike history as one of the game's biggest fails.
And now it's Summit in the 1v1 to try and close this out against Fugly. Fugly playing it aggressively now, but Summit's going to clutch it. And Splice will close out map number 1, 16-11. Oh, wait. What?
Summit clutches the round for his team, but in retrospect, his celebration was a little premature as he walked directly into the flames of his own Molotov, dying and handing over the round to CLG. As cringy as it may be to watch, this might just be the quintessential Summit moment.
Now when you die to a Molotov by yourself, it's called pulling a Summit.
It's the perfect intersection of his high skill and at times goofy persona. It's the type of thing his chat would flame him for on stream, and he did it at a pro CS tournament.
Like when it happened, I was like, dude, my life's over. Like I can't even step foot in the world right now. Like my life's over.
And what's more is that sense that Summit has owned his mistake. He's wielded it, and it could be argued that he's seen even more success as a streamer because of it.
Kind of like created a name for ourselves a little bit.
After his time with Splice, Summit played with Mythic, a semi-pro CSGO team filled with popular streamers. His time with Mythic allowed him to scratch his itch for competitive play, but also stream the games live on his channel, giving him and his viewers the best of both worlds.
One more.
Let's go!
As summer 2017 rolled around, Summit was hit by the same infatuation as almost every other streamer and gamer in the FPS world. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Is he in the barracks?
Got both of them. I'm insane.
PUBG certainly flipped the script on streaming shooters. The pace of play is perfect and gives streamers ample time to interact with their chat between games.
I'm just so gosh darn mad. The subs who pay me thousands of dollars every day aren't doing what I like, and the video game I play has been anything but favorable. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Don't worry, I'll shake it off later in a GTR that you're helping me pay for. I appreciate it.
The whole experience is more like a television show or a movie rather than constant gameplay.
Didn't clean it. Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
No?
Yes.
Let's go, let's go.
Come pick me up.
Since Battle Royales have blown up, Summit has stayed away from competitive play. Just as big personalities like Shroud have been able to focus on being professional streamers rather than professional gamers. A distinction that has become a lot more clear and plausible since Battle Royales have arrived.
There it is, boys.
Summit1g is an old school gamer. He's been around since the humble beginnings of both Twitch and esports. But even a guy with his feet as cemented in the scene as Summit isn't immune to the hate, as we saw earlier this year.
Yo, chat, just come on, guys. Just relax, dudes, okay? I don't know why you guys are freaking out.
Summit took major heat from his fan base for his choice to stream Fortnite with controversial YouTube star Jake Paul.
Disappointed that we have morals and Jake doesn't follow with any. He's sick. Bro, you're disappointed that a guy is playing a video game with another human being that you happen to not like from a YouTube series that you don't watch. All right, relax.
At first glance, it may seem pretty tame. A harmless marketing move to collaborate with an incredibly famous person in the biggest game in the world. But this is gaming, where loyalty is everything.
No, I love you, homie, but I'm a little disappointed that you're playing with him. I still think you're great, but can't watch this with him in it. Love you. Hey, man, feel free. I understand completely.
So now that we're here, and someone like Summit, the guy who quit his job to become a streamer years ago, is streaming the new hot game with a millionaire clickbait enthusiast, his fans really put him on blast.
If you're gonna look at it from like a business perspective, playing with them, it ain't good for you. Like, who gives a fuck how many subs they have?
Your sub becomes completely cancer, and your entire environment and channel becomes garbage.
You know, you're gaming with someone, like, just a game with them, and like it doesn't matter. You know who you associate yourself with is very important.
And then Summit reacted by doing a full stream without interacting with his chat at all.
Everyone's jumping down my throat about playing some games with Jake Paul, and it's just like, what did you guys want me to do? You know? He DMs me and says, hey man, your stream's dope, dude. What do you want me to be like? Don't talk to me. I fucking hate you. You're a shitty human being.
Since that fateful April stream, Summit's viewership has taken a bit of a dip. He was averaging almost 20k viewers in April, dipping to just over 16k in May, and then just over 14k in July. It took a long time for esports to be taken seriously in the mainstream, and it's for that reason that its fans can be critical of their heroes. They want consistency, absolute undying passion, and loyalty.
Oh, esports ready. Oh my fucking goodness, dude.
With that said, fans of Summit have historically been pretty hard on their favorite streamer. He often seems to be the butt of their jokes. Even back in 2016, Summit was swatted by his own chat while mobile streaming himself playing Pokemon Go in a park.
I was holding my hands up. I wasn't gonna make a move. You know, I wasn't gonna go turn my stream off with one hand. You know, exactly. I was a little nervous. I mean, dude, you got guys pointing rifles. They weren't pistols, man. They were rifles.
Recently, he's admitted that he's developed a lot of anxiety around streaming, and that going live has become a taxing and overwhelming process.
Coming in here in front of you guys is it's the hardest thing I've had to do in a long time. I know I've done this for years, and it just doesn't make sense to me why it's scary to get on, why it's scary to sit here in front of you guys, why it's scary to talk. We're back. I'm hoping that we're here to stay. Hopefully we don't have any fucking problems. I'm feeling healthy. Dude, we're in there. We're in there. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Everything's coming full circle. One dude dead.
No, last one. It's coming up.
Oh,
Oh shit, you good? You're a lucky guy, Acid. That was a headshot on my screen, homie. That was a fucking headshot on my screen. Chat, I want that slow motion clipped right now.
The old guard of esports needs somewhere to go and someone to flame. Somewhere to check out the new Call of Duty game or get a nice daily dosage of streamer salt. And Summit1g will always be there for that.
Holy shit, I just killed Summit1g, dude!
Don't act like it was a skill-based, bitch! I fucked you up!
Summit, the fuck?
What's up?
Doing, Summit?
Listen, bitch, don't tell me how to play games, alright? I've been playing them longer than your whole life.
Summit1g isn't the hero or the villain of the streaming world. He's simply adapting the way he always has.
To be able to do 10K viewers, 9K viewers, 8K viewers, playing any game, that's the fucking dream right there, bros. You know? You don't need to be slamming. I don't need to be slamming 500K a month and shit, dude, to be happy. I'm very happy.
As we watch this world grow, there's more pressure on people like Summit than anyone else to play hot games like Fortnite or PUBG, to market themselves the way the likes of Ninja, Shroud, and Dr. Disrespect have been able to.
Some of you guys are ride or die 1Gs no matter what, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
To goof off, to meme, to be the 5-tool streamer that viewers have come to expect.
I think I blocked the molly. I did. Oh, I'm insane! That was a complete accident. I headbutted the molly.
1G's in the chat!
Get fucked, Molotov!
Summit was there when it all started on Twitch, and you better believe he's going to scrap and claw to stick around now that all eyes are on that purple icon. Summit1g isn't going anywhere.
Ah, I'm nuts! I'm fucking insane!
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this,
To be famous in the world of esports, it's safe to say you need to be able to appreciate a good meme. True superstardom in this world doesn't take place in big press conferences, red carpets, or glamorous photo shoots. In esports, you've got to master the art of Reddit. The combination of being absolutely incredible at your game of choice, while simultaneously not taking anything seriously.
I dated a girl that went to high school with you, Shroud. She saw me watching your stream one time and she told me about the time she slept with you. Word on the street is that you've got a fat
Grow up to me.
Oh no. Maybe nobody in esports history embodies this more than the king of Reddit himself, Shroudy Rowdy. From clutching on the biggest stage with Cloud9 to the top of the Twitch charts. This is his story. Shroud joined Cloud9's Counter-Strike Global Offensive roster on September 1st, 2014, after the organization acquired Complexity's roster, which featured Shroud as a stand-in. Shroud was a streamer who had been competing in ESEA qualifiers with Exertus Esports and Manajuma during 2013 and early 2014. It was during this era that he impressed the eventual Cloud9 roster and landed himself a spot on the squad.
The main way I kind of got scouted was I streamed a lot. Streaming is actually a good way for people to scout, I guess, because they can watch your stream. I didn't even know I was going to join the team. I just finished the regular season with Manajumas, and then a week after, Dborn messages me and says, "Hey, do you want to join Complexity?" Which is Cloud9 now, and I was just like, of course, yeah.
From his beginnings in Mississauga, Canada, Shroud was bred to play games. He lived with his father, who built computers obsessively, and introduced Shroud to games as a child.
No, I love games. I love games, I love computers. I build every single computer we own. And since he was really tiny, I was putting him on my lap and, you know, let him do whatever. And then I introduced him to Counter-Strike because I like that game. And he picked up so quickly that after a couple of months, it was pointless for me to play with him.
Shroud started streaming while pro Counter-Strike was still a pipe dream for him in 2011. He'd actually lost interest in CS during Source, but his FPS fire was rejuvenated when a friend gifted him CSGO on Steam a year or so later. Shroud was a huge fan of Summit1g on Twitch, and wanted to give streaming a try.
So I first started streaming, oh boy, it was probably like 2011-ish. I didn't have any viewers. I streamed probably for a year with one viewer, and that was myself. And the reason I started streaming was because of Summit. I was watching him play, and he had, you know, like a couple hundred viewers, and it was just how much he streamed and like inspired me. He quit his job and whatnot. It was just, I was like, I want to do that.
It was a long time before he saw any success on the platform, but his pro career in CSGO allowed his stream to grow. Shroud made his LAN debut with Cloud9 in 2015 at ESL ESEA Pro League Season 1. Shroud and C9 won the NA bracket and then finished second to Fnatic in the international finals.
They have got no more grenades. There's no kit though on Cloud9. They've got almost no time. If they die now, he jumps and gets the shot, and that's probably going to be the round. Shroud can't do a thing here. Flusher picks up a quad kill in return.
This has gone horrifically wrong for Cloud9. They had this game in the bag at 15-11. All they needed to do was close it out, and once again, they have struggled to finish off the map.
And Pronex is going to put up a very good grenade here. They're going to walk right into it. The follow-up Molotov to burn up a little bit more damage, and Sean goes down. There's JW with the kill. It's looking great for Fnatic. They've done it time and again. 2 major championships, and here it is. They are your victors here at ESL ESEA Pro League Season 1.
In an era where North America was considered the minor leagues of Pro CS, C9 making it to the Pro League finals was huge. Cloud9's summer run in 2015 was big for NACS, and Shroud was quickly building a reputation for being one of the most talented players in North America.
Cloud9 looked at Shroud and they saw potential. They liked his decision making, they liked his positioning, and they said, okay, if we can develop this guy, if we give him more experience, we like how he's playing the game. But if we give him more time to develop with good teammates, those frags will come. The frags aren't the issue for them. They saw how stellar his aim was, how pinpoint and precise it was.
I love Shroud to death, and I think he's one of the best players. He's one of the best players I've ever played with, man. Probably the best pure aimer I've ever seen in my life.
Shroud is literally like the best aimer in North America, like hands down, I feel like, when he's rifling. Like, you can watch this guy on stream pull off the most ridiculous 4Ks and 5Ks.
After their ESL Pro League finish in 2015, Cloud9 and Shroud's next big finish was at DreamHack Bucharest in 2016. Once again, they were the runner-up, falling to another one of the world's strongest teams in Virtus Pro.
On top of the balcony position, they're going to try and bait it Automatic, though. Neo's got the first shot. Automatic's still in behind the hut. He's still not peaked on this. He's got to try and cut them out for the broken wall. He does get one, but now it's just him remaining, and he's on his 16. He's gone. Virtus Pro, your DreamHack Open champions, in a very, very convincing tournament. These guys cease to stop, and easy against Americanas. Once more, they dominate USA.
During the latter half of 2016, Shroud and Cloud9 finally won a big tournament.
Now, the one thing about dropping through is they could push to B as a result, but they want to contest Stewie, who gets one. It's Cold Zero, bomb down. Automatic in a 1 versus 1, and he's got no idea where Automatic is. He's rotated all the way to long, and Cold might get caught. He's looking down toward the door. He's in the open. It's Automatic to give Cloud9 Season 4.
C9 defeated SK Gaming in the finals of ESL Pro League Season 4 to bring a significant title to American Counter-Strike. That fateful summer of Cloud9 was capped off with a bang, and this team was single-handedly making a case for North America's potential to compete on the international stage. At this point, Shroud had been relegated to more of a supporting role than his early days of wowing on stage with his aim.
I'm trying to help those guys fucking be the all-stars. I'm no longer the all-star, for those of you that don't already know. My role isn't to fucking make plays and all that bullshit. It's to help them make plays. I'll die for them, I'll flash for them, I'll fucking smoke for them, I'll do anything for those guys. I don't care how much shit anyone's gonna give me.
With the injection of youth into C9's roster, Shroud was doing a lot of lurking in-game and mentoring the new players. The addition of Stewie 2K and Automatic to the classic C9 core of Shroud, Nothing, and Skadoodle proved that an American team could play at the highest level. But the real test was competing at a big-time CSGO event where all the best teams showed up.
A bit of damage, but not too much, and he's going to go for the fight again, making it a double. He's out of bullets, otherwise that would have been way more. Shroud and Skadoodle, and that's the end. 16-9 in favor of Cloud9.
As the bomb goes in, Kenji and Henny know this one could be all but over.
It's certainly looking that way. There's one more opportunity, but that's just gone.
So it's just Henny with the scout, 5 opponents, and there it is. Cloud9 eliminates Immortals.
No nades left, that's the big deal. They're gonna have to hit the headshots pure and simple. The flash to lead the way. Dennis spots the man. Skadoodle getting shot in the face, but luckily for him, he survives, and that buys enough time for nothing. And Skadoodle, it all comes down. Cloud9 will be playing on the stage tomorrow.
Cloud9 just barely squeaked into the elimination rounds at 3-2 after opening with back-to-back losses to Ninjas in Pajamas and Natus Vincere. In the bracket stage, there were 3 North American hopefuls, C9, Liquid, and Optic. But after Cloud9 got their revenge on NiP in the quarters, they were NA's last hope. Cloud9's Cinderella run continued when they faced off against Na'Vi. They showed up in a big way and trounced Na'Vi in a 2-0 victory.
There, a lot of damage dealt, and Flamey gonna step out, wins the fight, but that sets it up for Shroud to step in and pick up 2 kills of his own. Edward, the last man alive, and it's not gonna be good enough. Shroud the hero, 3 kills. Who's gonna look the right way at the right time, and it's happening! Nothing, he does it, and he just stands up! Ice cold!
16-14, Cloud9 are in the grand finals of ESL 1 Cologne 2017.
A North American team was about to play David against a Goliath in SK Gaming, and there was a $100,000 grand prize hanging in the balance.
They can actually wrap through. Taco as well is going to push out from apartments. They didn't have that last time. They didn't have that string to their bow, so automatic down means Shroud has to respond. Nothing saves him, and he steps up in the pit. Cloud9 find 5. He's gone anyway. Taco's got to give up on the boost. He's still looking above. Finds the bomb, and no, they don't see him. Shroud looked completely over top of him. Taco's dropped the bomb down for Skadoodle to have to get back in a 1 versus 3. Good shot on Fallen. Knows that Cold's up close, or excuse me, Taco is rather.
This could be the final play of the tournament. Cloud9 try to do what they can as they edge towards the B site.
Problem is now where they're so in the open, even if they threw one, they would be able to push through it before it landed, based on the angle it's thrown, so Phelps could go. He doesn't even need to wait to go. They walk into it, it's lined up, and it's done! And SK, for the home of the organization, will take a 2nd straight ESL 1 Cologne championship.
Cloud9 might not have won it all, but they proved once again that they had what it takes to compete at the game's highest level. Shroud was instrumental in C9's run in Cologne, particularly in the bracket stage when it counted most. Of course, after Shroud left C9, they went on to become the first North American team to ever win a major title, but his impact on that run in Boston is notable nonetheless. Shroud was a key cog in what would come to be America's CSGO darlings, and without his consistency, game IQ, and commitment, they wouldn't be the team we know today. Even Stewie admitted that Shroud was one of the things that made him want to be a pro.
So when I watched like streamers, like I used to watch Mike play a lot, and I see him do certain aim, like a certain way to aim, then I would try to mimic it. I would try to like steal people's playstyle and just like add it to my own. I would try to like steal people's playstyle and just like add it to my own.
Throughout his career as a pro player, Shroud balanced his career with the growth and development of his stream.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, oh my god!
What could be better, right? Streamer by night, pro rifler by day. But at times, the Counter-Strike community were critical of Shroud for his career juggling act.
Unluckily for Shroud, he unfortunately had not the strongest performance this weekend in the Summit. And he got roasted, it looks like, a little bit by the community because he streams other games. Motherfucker. Doesn't just play CS every hour of the day.
When his performance waned or Cloud9 were struggling, fans wanted to see Shroudy practicing CS, not playing other games on stream.
Dude, mods.
Fuck, dude.
Like, literally,
fuck.
My mods, feel free to fucking ban anyone just crying about other people and what other people say. Like, I don't care to see that. I don't care to see any of that shit.
After all this?
What?
Do you still like playing Counter-Strike?
No, dead game.
When people criticize pro players for not purely just practicing whatever their sport or field or game is all the time. So at the moment, the instance that's really brought this up to me is the case where people are really critiquing Shroud over the fact that he'll stream like pub battlegrounds or whatever the fuck. The idea that, like, you know, he's doing that instead of practicing and that's why he's not some top player or whatever.
You haven't seen the CS Reddit, Shroud. It used to be all praise for you. Now they hate you.
With that said, even at the height of his career, Shroud was more popular as a streamer and personality than as a pro player. And after C9's run in Cologne in 2017, Shroud started to focus more than ever on streaming. And this aligned nicely with the explosion of one of the biggest games of the last few years. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds was released in March 2017, and by the time the summer rolled around, was taking the gaming world by storm. A few months prior to his choice to step down from C9, Shroud hopped into PUBG, and, well, he was unbelievably good at it.
Okay, I'm
Boy!
Oh boy.
A little Counter-Strike action, baby.
3 guys. Yeah, at the rock, at the tree. Finish that guy, Mike.
All dead, all dead.
I'm running the field, dude. I'm backing
Knocked
off.
out, knocked out. Look at my health!
I'm backing off, dude. Come back.
Can't.
No, dude. Come on.
1
Hey,
HP
I'll
on
first
this
aid
guy.
for you.
They're dead.
You're nuts, you're nuts.
Jesus.
You're insane.
And then, in August 2017, Shroud stepped back from the team starting roster and decided to focus entirely on his stream.
I messaged Jack and I was like, hey, Jack's the owner of C9, by the way. I was like, hey, I kind of want to step down. I would love to be your guys' backup. I want to see where full-time stream takes me. It felt like it was about time for me to go, you know? Like, this whole PUBG thing came out. I've enjoyed PUBG so much, and I'm like slowly losing my passion to compete. I just want to relax, sit here and game.
During that same August, PUBG had its biggest streaming month. The game was streamed to an average of around 100,000 viewers at a time. As Shroud leapt into streaming and left the safety of his pro career behind, he and PUBG were attached at the hip, and both were only getting bigger. In August 2017, the first month he streamed full-time, he averaged just under 20,000 viewers at a time. Since then, he's never averaged less, and peaked in April of 2018 with an average of 40,000 viewers.
I'm literally like shaking. Try to keep it lit. Like, this is crazy. I'm about to be at 7,500 subs. You guys, oh my god, the subs. Oh my god. I look over to my right and it's just a wall. Oh my god.
Professional esports and streaming have operated adjacent to one another for years now. It's not surprising for your favorite pro player to also dip their foot into Twitch to help build their brand. But as of late, we've seen streamers whose Twitch personality surpasses any fame or fandom they'd achieve as a pro player. Figures like Ninja and Dr. Disrespect have never been in the forefront of any major professional esport, but have become some of gaming's biggest stars. And Shroud wanted to give himself a chance at that, at being more than an above-average pro Counter-Strike player.
That is pristine!
Could be peeking the
J-Bone at 94, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you guys so much for all the subs, by the way. Idiotic, thank you for the 3 months. Motherfucker. Simon, thank you for the 2 months. Julva, thank you. Nocturnal Genius, thank you. I can't.
Sure. Ah, Shroud! Why, Shroud?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Goodbye.
God, Shroud, talk to me!
Even while he was a pro player, Shroud was always known as the king of Reddit. But since his commitment to full-time streaming, he's earned that nickname tenfold.
Wait. We're not knifing?
Yeah, that's not going to
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm down to play overtime.
Other top broadcasters fill up your computer screen with music, gimmicks, and boisterous entertainment. But Shroud is just a straight-up gamer, and he's damn good at every game he plays.
Okay, Fuck, that was my last bullet, too. I thought
I always pick Shroud's mind because I consider Shroud the best PC player on Twitch. But when you want to talk about PC and PC precision, I think Shroud is just miles in front of anybody.
In a lot of ways, Shroud has become a sanctum for the old guard of esports fans to kick back and hang out. He hasn't adapted to the overly boisterous style of other massive streamers like Ninja. Shroud is just a great gamer who streams every day, and he owns that brand. And it's that rock-solid brand that he's built his community around. Shroud has become the place to go for esports fans, Redditors, and anyone looking to watch high-level gameplay and grab a laugh.
$100 to the person who takes out Adam right now.
Okay.
Why the heck?
He's still alive. Oh my god.
Why the heck?
This is a fun game, dude.
I didn't think they'd do it.
What cements his style even more is his consistent support of small streamers. He's found a way to build content out of helping people.
We're gonna host a random RuneScape small streamer, okay?
What the fuck? Shroud has hosted you with 30,317 viewers? What? What?
Type 1 diabetes and has 5-year-old daughter. Show her some Twitch Prime love. Give her that Twitch Prime fucking love right now.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? Shroud's like one
This
of
is
my
gonna
best
help her
friends.
medical bills.
I don't want the
Just-
first thing you guys
just go.
see to be
Where the fuck I am. Just go.
you being ridiculous.
Just go. Just do it.
Oh my god.
Look at all the Twitch Primes, dude.
I've never seen so many subs in my life. What in the world?
Look at all the subs. You guys are incredible, dude. Holy fuck.
No matter the game, Shroud's viewership stays strong, something that's unusual for all but the biggest streamers. Shroud has recently streamed CSGO, PUBG, Fortnite, Realm Royale, and World of Warcraft. Somehow, he's just great at every game he tries. Overshadowed by his growth as a streamer is the fact that Shroud has become one of the best PUBG players on the planet.
But I was watching Shroud last night play Battlegrounds, first person. The guy is a maniac. He might be the best player in the game.
Recently, in a team tournament, Shroud and another popular streamer, Chad, took down 9 out of 10 winner-winner chicken dinners in the event.
Oh my god.
And boys, GG. 9 wins. Should be
9 out of
10.
10 wins, 1 second place with a man down. I'll take that shit.
In a lot of ways, the popularity of Fortnite has epitomized why Shroud's viewers are so loyal to him. He knows he could give in to the hot new thing, but in typical Shroud fashion, he stayed loyal to PUBG. He's not trying to be like Ninja or ride the Fortnite wave into mainstream success. Shroud has truly lived the esports roller coaster. He's evolved from North American Counter-Strike golden boy to Reddit's darling right before our eyes. There's no question that there's a long way to go in esports' fight to legitimize itself in the mainstream and offer long-term career options past the upper echelon of each game. But if there's a benchmark to follow when it comes to remaining relevant throughout your career in a world where there's new games popping up left and right, Shroud is it. He's adapted, he's stayed loyal, and he's still here, growing and leaving his mark on every aspect of this community we love.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.